Hi everyone, we're going to find the derivative of g of y using the chain rule and the quotient rule. So we'll get started. And the first thing we're going to do is take g prime of y. And what you do is you copy down your denominator. So that's going to be y squared plus 2y to the fifth. And then you multiply it by the derivative of your numerator. So that's where you use your chain rule. So that's going to be times 4y minus 1 to the third power, and the derivative of y is just 1. And I'm not going to put the 1 because it makes it look confusing. So it's just going to be like that. All right. Then you do minus, and now we're going to copy down the numerator, y minus 1 to the fourth, and times, and then take the derivative of the denominator using the chain rule. So you have a 5 times y squared, copy down your inner function, 2y to the fourth times the derivative of the inner function. And I'm kind of running out of room here. So that's just going to be 2y plus 2. All right. And I'll write this out. And then it's all over your denominator squared. So you square it. So let's write this out again. So I'm going to write a little smaller. G prime of y. So I'm going to copy this first part. We have a 4 here. Let me bring him out front. So we have y squared plus 2y to the fifth times y minus 1 to the third. Now, I'm going to look at this one right here real quick. We have 2y minus 2. So what I'm going to do is factor out a 2 and get y minus 1. The reason I want to do that is because we have a y minus 1 there. So when I factor out this 2, I'm going to multiply that by 5. So that's going to be minus 10. And then copy the rest down. Y minus 1 to the fourth times 2, let's see. I already got the 5, so this would be y squared plus 2y to the fourth times y minus 1 to the first power. So what that's going to end up being is, since we have 2 of these, when you multiply this, it's going to end up being to the fifth power. So I'm going to change this to the fifth and cross this out, because when you multiply that, it'll be to the fifth. All right. Now we can factor out. What we're going to factor out is our smallest factors. So for these two numbers, that's going to be a 2. So factor out a 2. Then, you'll be left with inside, when you factor out the 2, we have, well, let's do the other factors. We have these two, and the smallest exponent, you always factor out the smallest exponent is to the fourth. So factor that out. Y squared plus 2y to the fourth. And then for the y minus 1, our smallest one is cubed. So that's going to be y minus 1 cubed. All right. And then that's going to be times whatever's left. So we have a 2 still. We still need a y squared plus 2y. And then we have minus, so you divide that by 2, you get 5. And then you have y minus 1 times y plus 1. All right. Now, all we have to do is clean this little bit up. And all this is over, let's see, y squared plus 2y to the 10th. I just multiplied those. And what's going to happen is, notice that these two are the same. So if I reduce that, I can cancel this out. And this is going to end up being y squared plus 2y to the 6th. So let's write that out. So now what we have is 2 times y minus 1 cubed times 2y squared plus 4y, put a little bracket here, plus negative 5y squared plus 5, all divided by y squared plus 2y to the 6th. All right, now all we have to do is simplify the numerator, and that's going to give us 2y minus 1 cubed, and all of this is just going to be negative 3y squared plus 4y plus 5. So all I did was add those two. And all divided by y squared plus 2y to the 6th. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.